What is up, guys? It's your boy Ace, and today I got a breakdown of 13 characters from Paragon. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. First up, we have Deca, a support caster who primarily deals energy damage. While her basic attack power seems relatively weak, her ability attack power, durability, and mobility seem to make up for that. Her passive, Power Share, allows her to share some of the energy used to cast an ability with nearby allies. Her abilities also provide support for another class that tends to deal more damage, so I can definitely see some kind of combinations going on with those who love playing support. On to Fang Mao. He looks like an old man alien who got some serious uranium poisoning, and boy did it turn him purple. But he does look like he's not here to mess around. His role is a fighter, dealing physical damage, and has a moderate amount of basic attack power. While his other stats aren't too great, he seems like a more rounded character for someone who likes close melee combat, or for someone who likes a more martial arts style, shall I say, because his basic attack incorporates the use of a staff. I'm definitely looking forward to playing as this character, but I'll probably say that about all the characters. Gadget. As his name suggests, this guy, I think it's a guy, has the ability to deploy different types of gadgets across the battlefield. Some of them do large AoE damage like the Tesla bot, while another just provides vision. I definitely like this character because it seems like he can just hang back and enjoy the fight from a distance, not taking too much damage, and something that, quite frankly, I'm okay with, but still have something to contribute. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen, but he does provide some interesting tactical options which I look forward to exploring in game. Next up, we have Gideon. Now, just before we get into the details of the character, this guy definitely reminds me of Douglas from IT Crowd, played by Matt Berry. Anyone else see it? No. Okay, moving swiftly on. Gideon looks pretty badass, primarily dealing energy damage with a portal blast, a passive that provides bonus energy penetration, and a freaking black hole as an ability that pulls enemies within an area towards Gideon and take damage over time. I fucking can't wait to play this guy. And because he looks like the dude from IT Crowd. That sounded way better in my head, like the guy that says, "Let's get ready to rumble." Anyways, this is definitely a mutated rhino with some serious anger management issues. His stats suggest that he's another well-rounded tank character, although his ability attack power is quite low, but his ability's effects do seem to make up for it. Like the fact that he can stun enemies, charge towards them, and smash towards them. This, on top of the fact that his passive means he permanently gains a small amount of health whenever he kills a unit, could prove him to be one of the most durable characters in the game. Howitzer. Like Gideon, he also reminds me of someone. Can you guess? Rocket. That's who. Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, look, Rocket's holding a freaking huge gun, and Howitzer's main attack is an explosive projectile. Coincidence? I think not. But, dude, I love it. Plus, the fact he's also got an ability called Rocket. I mean, come on. While Howitzer doesn't have much of a basic attack power, his ability attack power makes up for it. Each of his special ability deals lots of AoE damage. His passive is one that shouldn't be overlooked because we all know cooldowns are a bitch. Kalari, our first assassin on the list, and I'm super impressed. That passive is OP. Being able to see any enemy that's below 25% anywhere on the map, come on. He, along with another character we have yet to cover, have the highest ability attack power, and judging by the name of his last ability, Death Sentence, this is a man you do not want to cross paths with. I really like the stealthy option of Kalari. The ability to become invisible opens up some really interesting tactics and strategies, especially paired with other abilities and his other ability, Death Sentence. Up next we have Muriel. Again, I can't tell the gender of this character from the picture, but I'm going to say it's a female. She's a support caster with mediocre stats, but her abilities more than make up for it. Being a support role, she has the ability to heal and shield friendlies, and even has the ability to shield an ally, fly across the map to their location, and when she arrives, knock those motherfucking enemies away, all while shielding allies near her target. Another great choice for those looking to play the support role. Murdock. This guy looks like he means business. One of 3 rangers in the list, and one of 2 characters to have that basic attack power bar full. Murdock fires plasma bolts, long range, high damage, low speed basic attacks. This guy reminds me of a glass cannon, all damage but no health. Luckily, he does have the ability to project an energy shield, which could be his saving grace. Will he be a ranger of choice? That remains to be seen. He's got some, shall we say, pretty competition, as we'll see soon. Moving on to Rampage. One ugly motherfucker. Looks like Medusa bred with alien and had a kid. Not a pretty sight at all. But what he lacks in good looks, he makes up for in abilities. Another tank with the ability to rage and go berserk. Growing in size and doing damage as scales with missing health. He reminds me a lot of Diablo from Heroes of the Storm, except a lot uglier. Sparrow, another high damage character with the exact same stats as Murdock, except she has less ability power, but her ability effects seem to make up for it. Her abilities are more focused on dealing high amounts of damage and AoEs, more typically fitting the glass cannon role. Sparrow is perfect for anyone that wants to deal high damage or play as a pretty lady. Next up is Steel. Thankfully, even with that face, he can be content that he isn't the ugliest tank on our list. This Blue Hulk machine is the tankiest of tanks, with the highest durability on our list. His abilities are more geared towards shielding and absorbing damage, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Shielding damage means he can slow down enemy progress, allowing teammates to run up and provide backup. We've already seen a lot of Steel in action, and it seems like he's a popular choice for tanks. Twin Blast. Just about the only normal looking character along with Sparrow. Definitely looks like one of the coolest. The final character on our list is a ranger, who dual wields guns or blasters as they're called. He has a huge amount of basic attack power, and it should be noted he has the lowest difficulty stat of all the characters on this list, so he could be a popular choice for those new to the MOBA genre. His ability Barrage seems like one enemy should avoid, because being shot by a giant cannon that fires rockets is never fun. I hope you enjoyed this quick overview of the 13 characters Paragon has so far revealed. The image of each of these characters will be in the description below, so you can check them out for yourselves for a more detailed look. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe for more Paragon news, and leave a comment for which character you like the most.